definition. See, next page we have. See, before that, in the page number 47, we have declared one pointer variable called as what? Head, and I have saved what value there? Null. So initially we have a pointer variable called as what? Head, and I have kept what value there? Null. Okay. Now coming to create. See, in create method what we have very easy. Right now in my doubly linked list, any nodes are present? Nothing is there. Now only I am creating the list. So first node for that, if head is equal to null. Is head is equal to null? Yes. Yes, true or false? True. Is head value equal to null? Yes. Yes means what happens? It will enter inside what? If statement. If what I am doing there, I am creating what? Space for my node. We know, right, how to create. What is the method to create dynamically a node? By calling which method? Malloc function. So by using malloc, I am creating what? Memory for the node which I want to perform insertion. That address will be stored in which pointer variable? Head. Now say suppose I am creating address, say here. What is the address? It returned malloc 100. That I am storing in which variable? Head. Head previously was what? Null. Now head value is what? 100. After that what I am doing here? Take the value of S. S means what? Take the value of what? Head S and put it in what? Head of SSN. So head is what value? 100. So in my first node at address 100, what are the values we entered? We passed everything. I am copying and I am storing in which location? At location 100 and which field? Info. Now see here, we don't have in info field only one value. Previously I have taught your info field will contain either characters or numbers, but now this info field itself is what? A list. What and all it is having? Name, USN, phone number, salary, designation, everything. All are again a list, and it is stored in which field? Info field. Of which node? 100. 100 is what now? Head. Clear? So for that storing I am calling, I am making use of what? Inbuilt function called as what? String copy. So take that value, copy in what? Head of SSN. Head is what? 100. Head of SSN will be what? Some value. Again head of name will be what? Some value. So on. All the values will be copied. Yes or no? Did we create the first node? Yes, and we stored all the values in the information part. Next we all know clearly what type of list I am trying to create here. Doubly linked list. Now what should be the value of these two link fields? What should be the value of link fields left and right? It should be what? Address of previous node and address of the next node. Do we have previous and next node? No. So what value we have to store? Null. See, after copying all the values, what we have? Head of. See, after copying phone number, next point itself what we have? Take what? Assign null value to head of left as well as what? Head of right. So what value I am assigning here? Null. Why null? We don't have previous and the next node. After that, see here, one more last line we have. Take head value and store it in what? Tail. What is the meaning of this instance? Since this is the one and only node present in my doubly linked list, this only will act as what? First node as well as what? Last node. So my head is what value here? 100 as well as what value? Tail. Both are pointing to what location? At address 100. Suppose if head is not equal to null, first time head was what value? Null. Now second time if I want to perform again insertion, my head value will not be what? Null. It will be some value. What value we have actually in our example? That time that condition fails. It will come to which part? Else part. Getting? If it is again, say suppose now I have entered again what? Choice what? One only. Now head is equal to null. No, condition fails. It come to else part. So I am creating which node now? One more node I am creating. So for that again what method I will call? What function I will call? Malloc. So what malloc will do? It will return the address node, address for the node which we want to perform insertion. Yes or no? Say the address is what? 200. For which one? For which one? Node 2. So what I will do now, after creating space, see there, that address I am storing in which variable? Temp of 1. So here what value will be here? Temp of 1 is what? 200. Getting? Now after we got space for the new node, what I should do? Perform insertion. Whatever value I want to store. Now for which one I am storing? For employee 2. Whatever details I want, I can store. Say employee, that value is what name only I am keeping here. For example, what value is that? B. Till here you have understood? Everybody? Now what I should do, you all only tell me? I should make connection between what? Previous node, next node also. But since we don't have next node, we know here what value should come? Null. Here what value should come? Address of the previous node. That address of the previous node is stored in which variable? Head or what? Tail. Both are pointing here, so we can keep it here. Yes or no? One more also we should do. What is that? This first node, right, left or right? Right should contain address of what? Next node. That is stored in which variable? So, see that are we doing the class 3 points whatever I said now? After copying 4 number, next what we have? Take temp of 1, put it in what? Tail of right. What is temp of 1? 200. Put it in tail of right. So, what it is? Is it pointing to the next node? Yes or no? Did we make the connection? Yes. Next what we have to do? Take temp 1 of what? Right. Put it what? Null. What is temp 1? 200. 200 of right is? Yes. Why? We don't have next node. One more we have to do. What is that? Temp 1 of left should be what? Either head or tail. So what we have done here? Take temp 1, put it in what? No. Take tail and put it in what? Temp 1 of left. Tail is what? 100. So here it is. Next one is what? Now we have now 2 nodes. So the second node will act as what? Tail. So that is nothing but what? Temp 1 which we recently created space, that will become now what? Tail. Previously tail was what? 100. Now head is not changed, tail is changed because we have 2 nodes. Understood? Everybody? Next is what? Display I will show you all. See here how many nodes we have here? Only 2 nodes. We clearly know how to perform display method. So first of all we will check whether edge value is equal to what? Null. If it is null, what is the meaning? We don't have any records to display. So here it is actually not equal to, make it equal to. I corrected last time for you, I forgot to mention. So if take head and put it in what? Initially we are taking head, and I will tell you why this point is there. Before I could check whether values are there, nodes are there or not, what I am doing there? Take the value of head and put it in what? Temp of 1. Now tell me what is temp of 1 value? 100. Head only, no? What is head value? 100. That I am storing in what? Temp of 1. Why reason? You all should tell me after I complete this explanation. Next what we have? If temp equal to null, what I am doing? If temp value, what is, not temp, yes, if temp of 1, if it is equal to null, that means what? We don't have any record, so what it will print? No employee data. Right now, my condition is what? Fails, so where it will go to? Else part, so we don't have here else part, so directly it will come here what? Printf employee details, and what it is printing, see that, if, while loop, while temp 1 not equal to what? Null. What is temp 1 value? 100. Is 100 not equal to null? Yes. Yes means what I will do? Printf all the details I am printing of whom? Temp 1 of name, temp 1 of SSN, temp 1 of phone number, so on. What is temp 1? 100. 100 of SSN, say 1. 100 of name is what? A. All the details will get printed. After that, tell me what should happen. Now first record I printed, right? Next what I should do? I should print the next record. How can I track the next record? Take temp of, see the next what we have. Temp 1 of right and put it in what? Temp. What is temp 1 of right? 200. Now that I am making to whom? Sorry. Here what it is now? 200. Understood? Now where the control will go? While. While temp 1 is how much? 200. Is 200 not equal to null? True or false? True. True means which record I will print? Employee 2. So what it will print? Temp 1 of SSN, temp 1 of name, so on. What is temp 1? 200. 200 of name is what? B, and all the details will get printed. After that what I will do? Temp 1 of right, I will take that and store in what? Temp 1. What is temp 1 of right? Null. That I am storing in where? Temp 1. Now where the condition will go again? While. Why? Temp 1 not equal to what? Null. Temp 1 is how much? Null. While null not equal to null, condition fails. So it will come out of which loop? While loop. That's it. Understood? Suppose if we have one more record, so on it will get continued. This is only for what?